Hi everyone, welcome back to AI Chatbot Masterclass. And in this session, we'll be going through how you can build a good portfolio and your profile in LinkedIn. See, the thing is, LinkedIn is such a tool that can boost your sales drastically. So that is one thing that we have to take very seriously. So without wasting any time, let's get started. See, there is only one golden gate to start off and become successful in a business, and that is a great LinkedIn profile. The better your LinkedIn profile is, the better are the chances that you're going to succeed in terms of sales, in terms of revenue generation, and in terms of building your business. So we will be covering one by one each and every step towards a great LinkedIn profile. See, first of all, you have to choose a right profile picture and a background image, because these two things are the first things that people look when you send them a connection request. It is also said that around 60% of your profile picture should be covered by your face. It actually means that in your profile picture, your face should be visible. It shouldn't be such a fancy profile picture, but yeah, it can be a little bit of, but it should also, give a professional feel as well. The next thing is adding something more than just your job title in the headline that describes your job role or more about the company offering. See, usually what happens in the headlines, people usually just write their job title, like CEO at some company, sales manager at some company, but that is not the thing. There is nothing as such that you just have to write your job title in the headline. Try to write a little more about your job role and about your company offerings. Like we have these two examples. First one is Alexandra. The headline says, searching for brave minds to move healthcare forward. Join IQVIA. See, now whenever she will be sending the connection request to the people of her domain, they will be looking at the name as well as the headline. So they will be getting a glance and they will be knowing something about the person, that what are their offerings, right? Next is Brent. I help purpose-driven Hoosiers grow their career with Indiana state government, no matter the career path. See, if he's sending request to someone in need of this thing, right? They are most likely to accept the connection request. So these are the things, these two are the things that are, first of all, the profile picture, and the second is headline, that are your first impression to your connection. Next thing is, put up your story in summary column. Do not leave that blank. See, usually what happens, people just leave the summary column blank because they think it's of no use. But it's not like that. It really helps you when people are searching for some of the keywords. Like people are looking for content writers, right? So they will be writing content writers, India. So if you have something in your summary related to content writing, your profile is going to show up. But if you have written nothing in your summary, then it's most likely to not show. That is where you are just missing out an opportunity. So put up your summary in a very brief manner. Start strong with a catchy opening statement. Also make sure that you include what you do for the reader and how you can help them. Write your offerings there. Also use optimized search terms in your summary. Like for example, if you are a content writer and you are looking for content writing gigs, you have to write content writing in the summary column. That will be a particular keyword for you. Next is add context to your career story. Write out some of the major events that happened to you in your past and how they have shaped you in your career, professionally as well as personally. That will give the other person a great insight of what you are as a person. Next is write about your accomplishments. Also, there is no character limits. So do not just keep on writing and writing in paragraphs, because nobody reads when something is written in paragraphs. So use short paragraphs and bullet points so that it is easily readable. The next thing is, do not overuse LinkedIn buzzwords in the headlines and summaries, such as focus, specialized, leadership, innovative, certified, etc. etc. Because these are the things which are so much overused and they have lost their worth. So try to just write some of the buzzwords which you are specialized in. That's it. Nothing more. The next thing is how you can grow your network. Let us suppose after this course you want to sell chatbots to insurance sector. So who will be your audience? How you can reach out to them? You can reach out to them by writing on the search box like marketing manager, insurance and press enter. See, the thing is, in the chatbot business, the people that are in our targets are the marketing managers, the digital marketing managers, some of the CEOs, and basically we deal around the marketing and the digital marketing managers because they are the ones that are concerned with the leads and result driven success. So just write marketing manager, insurance and click enter. Next you have to choose people. Now there will be first, second and third connections as you can see here. So just click second and third connections and apply. I'll tell you what is the first, second and third connections. The people who use LinkedIn must be knowing what is it, but those who are going to start off with it, I'll be clearing that out. So just click on second and third connections and click on apply and start giving the connection request. Now the thing is, when you will be giving the connection request to them, your headlines should be catchy enough so that they can accept your connection request. There should be something that you are offering to them so that they can accept your connection request, because nobody unnecessarily do not accept anybody's connection request. So that is the thing that I was talking about. So just write marketing managers, insurance and keep on sending the connection request to the people. After they have sent the connection request, you will actually access to their phone numbers, their emails, if they have allowed. Mostly people have allowed, but you can actually access to these numbers and you can generate leads. Next is mention and list out all your relevant skills. Try to focus more on the core skills rather than the number of skills. See, the quality always matters and always have an upper edge as compared to quantity. So just don't keep on writing the irrelevant skills that you have. Just write some of the relevant skills that you are expert in. Next is mention your past work experiences, publications, achievements, etc. All of these make your profile presentable and tells a lot about you. These are some of the basics that you have to do it when you are building your LinkedIn profile. Write all the experiences that you have in the past. If you don't have any experiences, you can start off with one. Try to upskill yourself. Write about the achievements. Write about your publications. Write about the the things that you have excelled in. Everything should be on your LinkedIn profile, academically and professionally as well. Next is start publishing long form content that provides value to your connections. Now when you have jumped into like for insurance sector, start writing about the articles that a chatbot can help in boosting lead generation and boosting sales for a insurance sector. Do not write it in a paragraph. Use small sentences, put gap between sentences so that if it is a long form content, it is easily readable. Next is your network. See, there are three types of degree connections: first degree connection, second degree connection and third degree connection. So first degree connections are your direct connections on LinkedIn. You can interact with them and message them. These are your first connections. Now the second degree connections are the connections to your first degree connections connection. So you cannot actually directly interact them, and because they are not directly connected to you. Then there is third degree connections. Your third degree connections are your second degrees connections. So you cannot directly interact with them. You have to start sending connection requests to them. Then only you can interact them. There's also other terms, but they are clearly understood as any other social media websites. In the next session, we will be understanding some of the LinkedIn growth tools that can help you in reaching to a wide audience. Also, we will be understanding some of the broadcasting messages tools that you can actually use to broadcast your sales message to a wider audience in a single click. That's it for this session. Thanks a lot.